Hi, welcome back. This is Blab.Cafe number 97. Saturday pitch day, Super Saturday. Yeah, there's been some glitches, I'll admit it. But I guess we'll have to just muddle through and get to the other side. They've been releasing some new features, so that could be the reason for some of these glitches. But anyways, we'll get through it. Thanks for joining. We'll get underway right away. Hi, welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today I have the one and only Art Jones in the house. How you doing, Art?
Hey, I'm fantastic, Donald. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So what kind of stuff you got going on right now? I heard you got some new blabs coming up. Some new
blabs coming up. You know, I've been doing a lot of blabs on leadership and leadership development and what it takes to be a good leader. But what I'm really gravitating toward and helping people with as I go forward is using all of that leadership skill by incorporating brand strategy, so people know who they are, who they serve, and how the people they serve are changed after they get their product, service, or solution. And with heaping doses of storytelling included in that. And so we're doing sales trainings on Blab and in a format that's called the Story Sellers Cafe, which is every Thursday. And I'm pretty excited about that because, you know, most salespeople want to use feature, function, benefit, and, you know, do you want it in purple or do you want it in green? The ultimate choice close. And I think, you know, consumers are much more sophisticated today, and they want more from providers of products, services, and solutions. And because humans are wired for story, and we can change someone's biology and neurology and call them to action and lead with story, salespeople should be using it, and I'm teaching them how on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Mountain Time.
Oh, cool. So what we'll do is we will grab your links and we will post them so people can find you from there and also from YouTube, because what I do with all of this content is it gets exported to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and it will also end up on my standalone website, which is Blab.Cafe. Hi, welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today, I have Laura Belgrave in the house. How you doing, Laura?
I am fine. It is Saturday after all, not Monday. That counts for something.
Yeah, it's been a nice weekend so far. So what kind of business products do you have to talk?
Well, I am a startup. And by that I mean since in late September, I left my paying job, rightly or wrongly, and I took the leap into doing what I've been doing primarily for healthcare, and that was director of communications, where I shot a whole bunch of videos, ran their social media pages, things like that, primarily working, in fact, for nursing homes. And I point that out because it's among the top 10 most negatively perceived industries in the United States. Actually, that falls under the umbrella of all of healthcare. Okay, pharmaceuticals is on that same list, but it doesn't fall under healthcare. Anyway, so I thought, you know, I've made hundreds of videos, often gun and run types, given the nature of the work I've been doing for these facilities. And I think that I've got enough knowledge, in particular in my local geographic area, to do the same kind of thing for other, not just negatively perceived businesses, but those that especially need help in that sort of area. So I'm working toward more building a client base of small to mid-sized businesses, and with an eye on my eventual goal of eventually offering online courses. So I named my business Ever Onward Media because I realized that I was forever saying, ever onward. I've had many chapters in my life, many chapters. I've, a mystery author. I've got mysteries out there. Cool. But that wasn't, it really didn't pay very much for all the work required.
Yeah.
But it did teach me to be fearless, basically, in dealing with cameras and speaking gigs and things of that nature. I just did one to a big group of nonprofits this week, in fact. And that's what you have to do. You have to do a combination of network. A lot of that, though, is now also done, of course, online. So here I am, and happy to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and my website, for those of you who care to look it up, is everonwardmedia.com. I am in the process of soon to convert it. I built it in Wix, but I'm going to convert it to a WordPress site as soon as I finish the course on WordPress that I am also taking. Ever learning. Got to learn. Lifelong learner here.
Well, the one thing I would say too is that if you're doing courses of any kind, I would always definitely consider going over to Udemy and offering those courses on Udemy, because that's one platform that's got a worldwide audience, and they are very. I've heard some things that are positive and some things are negative, but at the same time, you know, if you're there, you can't help but getting some kind of positive feedback from some of your clients and guests and people that are actually taking your courses, because you're going to have people of all walks of life, and they're going to be at every stage in the video production or whatever things that you're trying to teach. Right. Come in at a different angle, and some people will just gravitate to one teacher as opposed to another teacher. It's just that chemistry thing. So it's when you go into Udemy, you'll see like maybe there might be 20 or 30 different instructors teaching similar things, but if you go in there, you're bringing a different character and you're bringing a different teaching style. So when I hear people telling me about teaching, I always recommend that they go over there and check it out and see if it's something for them.
Thank you, because I've heard of it. I think I may have glanced at it once through some other video or something that I was watching and totally forgot about it. Now, I am a ways away from doing that. So right now I'm working actively on getting clients, but I am a woman of a certain age, okay? So
that's no excuse.
No, but eventually I don't want to be the one on my knees shooting all the different angles on my video and so forth. I want to tell people how to do it themselves. Yeah. I mean, I have a wonderful Panasonic bridge camera. I would give it up for nothing because of the photos and the video and I think it's 240x zoom. Yeah. So that I can pivot to the need. This also requires a fair amount of editing after the fact in most cases. But
one of the things I would say though is that you obviously have a knack for it, because your audio and your video looks great right now, and you know that's what really. Oh,
that's good.
Yeah. Hi, welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. And in Monty's case, he's got lots of products. What do you got for us today, Monty?
Okay, we have a pretty clever device, Donald. A lot of times you hear about situations where if you're an employer, your employees are taking the company vehicles out on the road and they're supposed to be servicing your clients and bringing them right back. But sometimes you find out that they stopped home and they went by the bar, or they went shopping or something in your company vehicle. Well, we want to help you limit your liability, you know, just in case somebody gets into an accident and they're deviating from their route, right? Yeah. So we have a device that's going to allow you to see real time where that vehicle is. So if their employees are going home or something, you can say, hey, look, why don't you get back on the road, because I didn't give you authority to go home and take a nap or whatever you're doing over there. But you need to get back on the road as soon as possible. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Exactly. He's like, wait a minute, you know, where are you? You're not exactly where you said you're going to be. You know, you're going to get some milk, but you're at the beach. And I'm not quite sure why that is. So we're going to help you solve those dilemmas, whether that is your wife.
GPS tracker.
Exactly. This particular device. Okay, yeah, this particular technology right here. This is called a GPS tracker, Donald. What happens is when you place this inside of this, a hard shell Pelican case that just happens to have two big giant magnets on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna put this. I'm gonna find your car when you go to the store. Okay, I'm gonna find your car. Put this underneath your car. under the chassis on the steel metal frame of the car.
Yeah.
You're not going to know it because it's going to take me like 2 minutes. And then this is going to adhere to the underside of the chassis on the steel.
Make sure you don't get seen by the police because they're going to go, "What are you, some kind of terrorist? Are you planning to pull them?"
Exactly. Well, actually, they're one of our favorite clients, so usually we can get along pretty good. Cool. But yeah, we're going to put that underneath that vehicle, and this is going to be inside of that case as well. This is a battery pack. This is going to allow us to monitor or get battery juice or power that unit for like 6 months at a time. And we're going to use our cell phones, Donald. We're going to use our cell phones and our iPads or whatever, Galaxies or something, and we're gonna look real time at where you're going, all your stops and starts. Exactly. Right.
Look, kind of gangster, huh?
There you go. Yeah, you're ready to go out there, thug for real.
So just for the people who are probably curious like me, what does a package like that cost? And you could basically buy it or rent it as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. They range from approximately, I would say, I think it's like a little bit under $300 on our website to buy. And you can rent these things for like $95 a week. Now, we do require a deposit of $299 approximately, depending upon the unit. They range from like $299 to $350. So for that amount of money, you can own your tracker, or you can, again, rent it for that $95 a week with that deposit. And the service is going to be included. So for at least 30 days, most rentals are only going to be for like a week or two, but for at least 30 days, you can have service on your tracker. So again, see what your wife is doing, see what the kids are doing, see what the employees are doing from your smartphone.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a pretty handy device because, if you are running a business and you run into a situation where you're kind of scratching your head wondering why the vehicle has so many miles on it, and it's not supposed to have that many miles on it. It'd be nice to be able to find that out because, I mean, for some people that is cutting costs as well because they're not worrying about filling up the tanks so often. Person's out there joyriding all over the place. That could be a real pain in the butt. So I would imagine that just about any device could go in there as well, though, huh?
Almost. Almost. Yeah, when you inside of the cases, usually we put some perforated foam so that you can fit your tracker inside of there. And we saved one customer, for instance, $1 million because that was his potential liability if his employee would have had an accident, for instance. If you take a company vehicle on the road and you have an accident, you hit somebody, they can sue you. And that was exactly what was going on with one particular customer. He was concerned about his own employees taking the vehicle off and getting into an accident or something. So, this was a very, very small expenditure, a fraction of the total cost of his potential liability as business owners. So definitely, we have to be careful. And just so you guys will know, some of the features of the trackers, we have technology called geofencing. That's GEO fencing. It basically allows you to get notifications on your cell phone when Donald goes into a certain area where he's not supposed to go, and like the red district or something, or he leaves, or he leaves a certain area where he's not supposed to leave, like home and around the neighborhood. Then you get a text alert on your phone that says Donald's leaving this particular area. Or if I want to get a low battery alert, I'll get a low battery alert on my phone.
That's cool.
All sorts of neat little bells and whistles.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, we know how to get a hold of you, and we will grab your links and put them into the chat bar.
Thank you.
Put them over on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by.
I appreciate it. Okay, thanks, guys. Take care. Appreciate it.
Hi, welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business product and or service. Today we have Colin Porter in the house. How you doing, Colin?
Yeah, I'm doing great, Don. How's yourself? Okay?
Really good, really good.
Excellent.
So you've got some products and services that are available you want to talk about. Let's give it a go.
Okay. First and foremost, I help people, we'll say, primarily with what I like to call can't be botheredness, procrastination. They know exactly what it is that they want to be doing, but for some reason, there's always something more important that drags them that way. So that's where I step in. People come to me and I say, okay, what is it we need to do? Let's get this put in place. And 100% record up to now. And also, I want to add into the equation there, because the way I do work with clients, I work a lot audio visually. Okay, so as a knock-on effect, it's been the way it's developed over the past few years, because another one of my passions is the audio visual creativity side of things. What I'll do, I'll put together a bespoke video that will enable them to be motivated towards what it is. So what happened from that, it was a logical progression that I actually started helping people. Prime example, people are out there working, putting the videos out there, trying to promote themselves. And sometimes my biggest bugbear, what I see, is audio video that is out of sync. Yeah, we've all seen it. Somebody's put the video up there and it's like, it's a bit like Jackie Chan. Yes. Yeah, you got it done. So that's like, oh, it's screaming out at me, I've got to fix this. So yeah, if there's anybody out there, that wants to audio video, bring him back into line.
Oh, cool.
I'm your man.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, like I say to everyone, you're welcome to go ahead and share your links, the most relevant links and the easiest way to get a hold of you. And I will post those over onto the end product, which will end up on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of the other local places. And then it will also end up on my website, which is Blab.Cafe.
Okay. My website, do I just give you the name of the website? So what happens?
We'll go ahead and grab it, and you can put it into the chat bar, and then I'll extract it and put it into the show notes over on YouTube.
I can do that. You want me to go to the site now and grab a copy and paste the link, or?
Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Thanks for stopping by, Colin.
No problem. Thanks a lot, Don. Pleasure.
Hi, welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today we have Jeremy Griffin in the house. How you doing, Jeremy?
Pretty good, my man. Pretty good. How we doing?
Good. So can you tell us a little bit about your products and services that you can offer?
Well, we run a full-scale marketing firm here in Tampa, Florida, and basically when people ask me what it is that I do, or usually more specifically, what can I do for them, and this is a good qualifier for them to see if they can work with our company or not. Basically, I just look at them and I say, we make shit happen for you. So when I say that to people, that either get caught off guard and say, oh man, okay, so this guy's pretty aggressive. What exactly does that entail? At which point I can kind of get a little more in depth. Or they say, oh wow, well that was a little too intense for me, because at which point we probably wouldn't work together too well going forward anyways. So, it's we try to be really honest with everybody right up front on kind of how we run and all that good stuff, because there's nothing worse than getting hired to do the marketing for somebody and they just simply can't keep up with you. And the results are not where they should be. They get frustrated. You're like, well, come on, man, I need more stuff. I need you to be more engaged here. We're asking you for things and it's taking 5 days to get an answer on this shit. Like at that point, the opportunity's already gone. So, so.
I know that
it's brutal.
Here.
Yeah, no, it's awful. So,
well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what is the best way to contact you? Is it you send up smoke signals, or do you got a website that you run and operate, or is it?
Yeah, if anybody just searches HCHC Advertising, .com is the website. Twitter handles the same thing, Facebook, all that good stuff. So really, however people are accustomed to reaching out to people, we're fairly active on most of them. We're a little bit of the shoemaker's kid over here in that we're constantly working on everybody else's stuff, and ours does tend to suffer a little bit as a result of that. But we're working on a piece of content, a couple pieces of content for us today. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anytime you have any kind of like updates or any announcements or anything big that's like in the works and you need to get it out, you're welcome to stop by anytime.
Okay, cool. What about as far as clients go? Can I pop in and promote clients and things like that?
Yeah, sure. Anytime. Or you can actually redirect them over here, have them jump on as well. So it's either you're promoting them or they're promoting themselves. Either way, it's fine with me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Well, that sounds fantastic, my man. I will definitely be in touch. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. And what we'll do is we'll grab your links and then we'll put them into the show notes over on YouTube. And this is Blab.Cafe number 97. So you'll be able to see that on YouTube tomorrow.
Cool, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for stopping by, Jeremy.
You too, buddy. Bye.
Thanks for stopping by the Blab.Cafe. This is Blab.Cafe number 97. We will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.